know. It all got so mixed up in my mind. Someplace things just changed. How could things change like that? I mean, things you've believed in your whole life and really care about. And besides, Jim felt the same way I did about it. We loved each other and we knew we would get married someday. Then, I don't know, it seemed like everyone else was doing it. And one night when my folks were out, well, it just happened.
I love her. I'll do anything for her. Give up school, anything. Why won't she marry me?
I can't marry him. With him only 17 and me 16, it would be all wrong. All those things he talked about, college, law school, traveling, they'd just be dreams of the past.
I don't know what to do. I can't tell if she wants me around or if she's just being polite, or if she can't stand me. I know how her parents feel about me, and I don't blame them.
Deciding against marriage, Susan faces having the baby alone. She even considered the possibility of having an abortion. An abortion is the expulsion of an unborn child before it is fully formed or capable of sustaining life. Spontaneous abortion occurs naturally for many reasons, including protection against a defective infant. Therapeutic abortions are performed by physicians in hospitals and are legal only in certain states. They require approval of special hospital committees and are allowed only for specific reasons. Threat to physical or mental health of the mother, incest, or statutory rape, if the girl is under age 15 at the time of the act. Sometimes an abortion is performed by a woman on herself or with a friend's help. Often their ignorance results in severe health damage or fatality. Professional criminal abortionists must do their work secretly. They are usually very expensive and after doing a hasty job do not want to see the patient again. Thus, in all criminal abortions, there is a real danger that ignorance and or lack of post-operative care will result in sudden death or delayed death as the result of hemorrhage or infection. As the result of criminal abortions, hundreds of women in the United States die, many of them young girls. Although abortions are also illegal in most foreign countries, many girls and women leave the country to obtain abortions. Again, after the operation is completed, the patient is sent home with no follow-up to check for bleeding or infection. One case involved a girl named Barbara. 2 days after her illegal abortion, she began to have a high fever and severe pain in her lower abdomen. When Barbara's parents discovered what had happened to her, they called their doctor who sent her to a hospital. In spite of treatment with antibiotics, it proved necessary to remove Barbara's internal female reproductive organs. Now Barbara will never be able to have children of her own. Susan's situation is much different. Her parents, although very upset at first, are sympathetic. They now agree that it is wise to forego a hasty marriage and better to have the baby than risk the hazards of abortion. They make sure she has excellent prenatal care at a clinic where she is given proper diet instructions and frequent checkups. Susan lives in a community where she can keep up with her schoolwork by attending special classes for pregnant high school students. During her pregnancy, Susan decides to give the child up for adoption. When her child is born, Susan never sees it.
I wonder what my baby looked like. I wonder what he'll be like when he grows up.
Susan's wondering about her baby is only one of the many questions she must now face. And the consequences of unplanned parenthood affect Jim as severely as they do Susan. The effects vary with each individual and each environment. Guilt, loss of secure friendships, loss of faith in the future. But the basic problem created by an unwanted pregnancy is loss of self-respect. Parents and counselors can advise young people, but in the end, each person is responsible for his own behavior. All young people must learn to control their sex drives in an intelligent way until marriage is a step they want to take. The temptations and challenges are great. Each person and each couple must decide for themselves and consider all the consequences.